Do you want to play a game where you can watch Chuck Norris throw it down with 1,000 ogres, Romans fighting Spartans and chickens being massacred? Well, Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator is going to be the game you want. Going to be kicking off this video by saying that I do like this game. I may sound critical about the game and may nitpick at certain aspects that seem insignificant, but that's the point of this video series. I play a game, critique about what was good and bad, and point out what would have made my gaming experience better. And I understand what some people will say, that it's a
small developer, so give them a break. And they have a set out plan and frequent updates, so I don't know what you're complaining about.
I know it's a small developer group that is already striding for version 1.0 within the first month of release, but that does not exempt the group from constructive criticism. It's not meant to be some form of bad insult or comment. The review is supposed to be a way of me telling you and the producer what would make the game better. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad game, most of the time. Now that we have that squared away, I can actually tell you about the game. The game is called Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator, an indie title developed and published by Brilliant Game Studios, a sandbox editor that allows the user to create seemingly infinite amount of possible battles, skirmishes, and duels. And the editor, from its initial version, is quite detailed, allowing for changes in the unit type, the era, their quantity, and the developer has also added a unit customizer, which will allow the user to change certain aspects of units such as their damage infliction, speed, and fire rate. I must warn you, however, that increasing these aspects and increasing the number of units will make the game more demanding on your computer, so don't be surprised when the frame rate drops. The only counter for this is to lower the graphics detail or lower the amount of units in the battle. Position and displacement editor is also quite helpful in making more detailed battles, with different overall army formations, though only in line and column formation, which can make strategies a little bit harder to execute. The first major complaint that I have to say is the AI. Holy shit, is the AI stupid. I like how the game allows you to set whether a certain group of units will be attacking or defending. However, it really depends on how you would define what attack and defense is in a game that's supposed to be a realistic simulation. In this game's definition, defense essentially means standing rooted to the spot, like a suicidal badass that won't flinch or even brace themselves for a gigantic attack that's about to happen. Attacking in this game can only be compared to a suicide charge, where an entire column will focus every unit on the nearest column. You think that would be normal in an attack or in the middle of a battle, but that thought would be instantly shattered when you see a perfectly exposed enemy being attacked from behind by units, and the column won't even look in their general direction, because the AI thinks that it's completely normal to have 100 men focusing on killing only 3 spearmen when there are literally 30 archers standing 3 meters away from them, firing non-stop. Which only brings me on to my second complaint. Artillery or any projectile unit has seemingly infinite supply of ammunition and will barely pause, if that, to reload. I shit you not, I have watched a 15-minute battle where World War II soldiers fought 2,500 zombies, and not once in the entire battle did I see a single reload or even a split-second pause. They were just sentry guns. There are also various unit-to-ground glitches that I have found in the short time I've been playing this game, and various combat glitches where opposing sides will just, be standing there less than a meter away from the enemy and won't even flinch, just won't even try to attack. They'll just stand there and just stare emptily towards the enemy. And also, to add to the whole stupidity of the AI, all formations that you set up during the editing phase, unless you set them to standing their ground mode, the formations will just immediately break up when the battle starts. And I found that most battles ended up with like a one-sided mosh pit fight, which does become quite repetitive, especially since the actions of all the soldiers are pretty much the same animation on loop. Like, I'm not expecting breathtaking animations with the fighting, since it having thousands of soldiers performing completely different animations at the same time would probably cause my computer to catch fire. But there is room for some different animations like blocking, different sword or weapon movements, maybe even some reloading. That would be pretty nice to actually have an enemy that does run out of ammo eventually. But despite the fact that I have been quite harsh with some of the faults in the game, there are many good sides to the game. It's cheap, promises plenty of content in the near future, it's hilarious and a great concept. There are hundreds of hours of gameplay due to the amount of possible battles, thanks to the variety of unit types and already expanding number of maps to select from. And with the frequent updates promising more and more content, this game has amazing potential to be one of the top indie simulators on Steam. But if the community is to last longer and to be more solid, there needs to be a workshop. Having a modding community can help speed up the development process and make much stronger and longer lasting community. It also adds considerable content for free, making the game a lot more likely to be bought. So to summarize the game, the AI is retarded, there's no workshop, lots of bugs, low frame rate, but it's cheap, hilarious, fun, has amazing potential, it's easy to learn, and infinite possible battles, so hundreds of hours of potential playtime. One of the first and ultimate improvements that would make this game a lot better would be to fix the AI. It's one of the only major complaints that holds the game back and has broken the experience. Despite how critical I may sound, I still love this game and still recommend it. So I'm going to leave this game with a score of 6 out of 10. It's very close to be a great game already. Within about a year of the patches, fixing the AI, adding more content to this game, and the plan seems pretty solid, so I'm guessing it's going to be executed within a year. I bet within a year, this game will probably be a 7 out of 10 or even an 8 out of 10. Like and subscribe for more. Any recommended game you want reviewed, place the name and the platform in the comment section.